You really can't breathe.
No, this has got a really strong odor in here. Okay, some of these you might want to...
The tiny fruit flies in this room will have tiny maggots. They're food for the tiny spiders.
Chuck, this is disgusting, man. Every time I breathe, I go flying down my nose.
Do not breathe deeply.
Ugh.
This one we can take outside. Let's go outside.
Where am I?
This is the Audubon Insectarium insect rearing facility.
Say that again.
Audubon Insectarium insect rearing facility.
So you rear insects here?
Right.
Right.
Right. This is the first thing I saw when I came in. These have not been reared, unless reared has changed its meaning to be dead.
Well,
No.
those were reared.
They were reared, but not on purpose.
Accidental rearing?
Accidental rearing.
Rear-ended, you might say.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
These are considered a pest, and so we're trying to control their numbers while we're breeding all these other cool stuff.
So cool things are being bred, annoying things are being dead.
Exactly
Right.
right. We're a part of the Audubon Nature Institute, which has a zoo and an aquarium. We also have an insectarium, which is going to be just like the aquarium is for fish. It's going to be all about bugs.
Why bugs?
Insects are very important to the environment. If we didn't have bugs, we wouldn't be here.
This insect rearing facility will supply the Audubon Institute's insectarium with most of its specimens. It also provides bugs to zoos and licensed insect exhibits all over the world. The goal is wildlife conservation. Education and outreach programs also play a big part.
Over here we have some Ecstatosoma.
Beg pardon?
Ecstatosoma, spiny Australian stick insects.
Ecstatosoma?
This is the head.
It's all jacked up and twirled around. It looks like a letter.
Because they hang like this and they look like a dead leaf. Well, we're gonna take some of these sticks out. We're gonna also take the jar out and change the foliage.
When you say sticks, you mean the bugs.
The bugs and the sticks. But you need to wear these goggles because these guys spit.
Spitting
well,
bugs?
it's more of a spray that comes out from behind their heads. This is the male. This is the female. The males actually find the females before the females even sexually mature. And he stakes her out and he rides on her back until she's ready to go.
I mean, for what, weeks, months, days, hours, years?
Probably a couple of weeks. They'll spray on your hand.
Yeah, I smelled it earlier. It's,
There it goes.
oh yeah, oh. Ugh. Well, just so you know, that's what the spray is.
You don't want that, and wash your hands after you're through, because if you accidentally rub it in your eyes, you're gonna be really sorry.
Smell this, man. Look at that. Dave loves to smell stuff.
Oh, man.
Right?
Burn my nostril.
It's got a definite
yeah,
wang
see?
to it.
God.
It's horrible.
They're the opposite of a brain freeze.
Yeah.
See how the white stuff, when she sprayed it, my hand was cupped over and it just went right back on her.
This particular species of walking stick is native to the United States. The defensive chemical is called terpene aldehyde, and it's more of an irritant than an actual poison. In fact, spiders and some other predaceous insects appear to be unaffected by it.
And you can grab like 3 or 4 of them and just kind of grab them and catch them, because they're gonna start spreading out and running all over the place if you don't go quick.
And they cling like, I mean,
Yeah.
they're very strong. Here, I just ripped this one right off the back of a female. He's gonna be livid.
Don't worry about it. He'll find another girlfriend.
Yeah, but he was right in the middle of, you know. Oh,
Is it getting in your nose?
yeah, I got some in my nose. Come here, buddy. Sprayed on me anyway, didn't you? Doo-doo-doo.
Ooh, man, the spray was just going everywhere.
Spray everywhere. I don't like that smell. I really don't.
I can't think of anybody who does.
But you don't understand. I mean, I've smelled a lot of things, a lot of bad things. That was surprising, and the way you didn't really warn me at all was really nice.
Okay,
gonna
make
get
sure
caught in the zipper.
everybody's not gonna get caught in the zipper.
You hate to see a stick caught in a zipper.
Yeah.
These are the American grasshopper. This is Schistocerca americana. It's the genus and species name on that.
Schistocerca?
Schistocerca americana.
Uh-huh. Are those two up on the upper right there having sex?
Yes, they are.
How about that?
Yes, they are. They are mating.
Do they prefer to hang?
They like the heat. So they're going to the lights because of the heat. Now it's time to suck up the poo.
Great. Should I get these little like dingleberries hanging down
you
through
can
here?
try to get those. Now don't forget that you have to suck inside the cage too.
Right. come in.
Yeah, just suck up all that stuff there. Yeah, that's looking good. Virtually poo-free. Are we ready to kill the vac?
Yeah, kill the vac before I
the vac.
suck up somebody here by accident. We've sucked the poo, and we've fed them, and they look really happy. Look, except, are those two still going at it?
Yeah.
Don't trip over the hose.
I will follow the green curly hose to Koki.
We're gonna clean out some millipedes. We have a bit of a problem.
What's the problem?
We've gotten roaches in our millipede.
Oh no, roaches and millipedes living together.
You know, it's a really bad thing. Okay, now they're about this long
Yeah.
and they're black. They're about that big around.
Do they really have 1,000,000 legs?
No, they have 200 to 500. Oh, Mickey. Oh,
Heck is
well,
that?
looky there, you found a millipede, the first scoop. I can't believe it.
Is this real? This
That's
looks
real.
like
That's a millipede.
something you buy in a magic shop.
Okay, there's 2 more, or maybe.
Why is he all curled up?
Because he was asleep and you woke him up.
I'll do that. So I'm looking for millipedes, finding roaches,
Yeah,
and when I find the roach, take the roach and the dirt, and just put it over here.
right.
What flavor are they?
They're Suriname roaches.
Suriname. Isn't that a country in Africa?
And they just got in here and we really don't want them in here because they eat all of the millipedes' food.
Where did the millipedes come from?
The millipedes came from Africa too, but we did not get them from Africa. We actually got them from someone at the zoo who raises them.
Aha,
There you go, you found the medium-sized one.
medium-sized millipede. What's his role, her role?
They're decomposers. They take wood and vegetable matter and they break it down into soil.
Get him off me, would you please? Thank you. What's his front? What's his back?
Well, which way is he going?
Well, he's coming toward my foot, and he's
Well,
got two little...
That's the front.
Is he blind? Because he just ran into my boot.
No, he'll probably climb up your boot.
He's going around it. He seems surprised by it.
Millipedes have compound eyes, similar to those of flies, and 2 pairs of legs for each of their body segments. Centipedes have only 1 pair per segment.
Roach. Now, see, in any other situation, I'd be smashing it. But that would be bad here, wouldn't it? This is sort of a roach sanctuary. This is millipede poo?
Yes.
Oh, look, you just pooed again.
If an animal tries to eat them, they put out a very nasty tasting chemical and it deters other animals from eating them.
Sure. What exactly is this job called?
Getting the soil wet. Get all the way to the bottom, please.
Yes, ma'am. Is this a real job?
It is.
I don't believe it is.
It really is. Jamie, do I do this?
It's hard to hear you when you talk that high.
It is. It's mixing substrate. No,
Mixing substrate,
It's
all
not. It's not bad enough.
There. Give everybody a nice, generous piece of real estate. Mm-hmm. Space them out.
Catch.
Oh, we're going to feed them. I would explain to Banana, unless this was for me. Come and get it, you millipedes. Okay, this is a cricket box. I know that because it's box-shaped and it's full of crickets. Clay, did I get that right?
I think you did.
Clay is the proprietor of Gann Crickets.
It is Gann's Cricket Farm, yep.
Gann's Cricket Farm. And you are?
I'm Carl.
Carl, I'm Mike. How are you? Okay, so I've only made one claim so far. Did I get it right?
Pretty close.
All right.
It's a brooder.
Oh, it's a brooder.
Yeah. This was the original brooder that my dad built actually in 1955 when he first started the company. Put it in the trunk of his car, made a trip through up through Indiana, Illinois, Iowa, as far as Michigan, and back down, going to small towns, getting a phone book, finding bait shops. Going to the bait shop, showing them what crickets were, because they didn't fish with them up there, how to keep them, and they could build a box like this to keep them in their bait shop, and thus the cricket industry was born.
How many crickets are here on the farm at this point?
At any one moment in time, probably 20 to 25 million.
Smokes. And you ship the crickets on this farm all over the world, I guess.
All over the world. We have regular accounts in South Africa, the UK,
Right.
Belize.
If we'd have made our calls properly, we'd be in Belize now with your bait shop instead of here, no offense. But that's just the way it goes.
Who was in charge of that?
No one's in charge.
And these little cardboard things we call hangers, and that's what the crickets would climb up on for the bait shop owner to collect them.
Right.
We'd shake them into a funnel, into a little tube, and measure 100 crickets to sell them to you, the fisherman.
Are brooders still used today?
They are used, made out of a different material. We now have a plastic brooder.
So the crickets themselves, this is a standard cricket.
That's a female.
How can you tell?
See that long black thing sticking out of her ear? It's called an ovipositor. That's what she lays the eggs with. The pans that Carl's getting ready here will put into brooders with adult crickets that are ready to lay their eggs. The females will jump up in the pans, fill them with eggs. We take the pans out, incubate them for about 10 days, hatch babies, and off we go.
On the back of the shirt you've given me, that's not a fish on there, is
No,
it?
it's not. Our market has changed quite a bit over the years. When my dad started the company, it was purely fish bait. Now our biggest market is reptile food. Live food for lizards, frogs, any type of insectivore, but lizards and frogs probably the biggest two.
All right.
All right. This is a hatching brooder. You see the babies have already hatched. You want to pick up these flats, hold them over the pan, and just knock it slightly with your other hand to shake the babies into the pan. There you go.
Oh, that's a lot of babies. You don't care about every one?
Nah, that's good enough.
All right.
You're after. And once we start putting the babies in this pan, we really need to get them out of here within just 2 or 3 minutes or they'll suffocate.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're gonna go out here, and I've got your other pieces of equipment, the funnel. We're gonna measure them and put them into some production brooders. You want me to do the first one?
I think you better.
All right, here's what we want to do. We're going for 34 milliliters, which is the dark line there.
Uh-huh.
So we just simply shake these in here. So we're at 34 milliliters.
Uh-huh.
Off we go.
And that's pure food.
That's it. Now we go to the next one right here. And you're on.
Got
That
it.
with one hand. Shake it a little bit. Now, give them 1 or 2 seconds to settle when you go upright.
Too much.
I think I hear some suffocating in there.
Let them settle.
Where's your mark?
Crickets are settling.
Okay, you're good.
I'm there.
Yep.
I'm there.
That's
All right.
about 10 to 12,000 babies there.
After the newly hatched pinhead crickets are fed, the brooders are stacked up to be moved into the production room, where the babies will grow until it's time for them to be sold. At any given time, this room holds at least 10 million crickets.
Going up in the air like this.
Yeah.
All right, arms in.
Arms in.
There you go.
So this stage of, this is called hanging.
Start hanging. Now we're finna start loading.
You load over there?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna follow Cornelius.
See what I'm doing right here?
I can absolutely do that.
Make sure you get the job full.
I could have had a little better
See what
one.
I'm doing? Taking over here and dumping it in here.
Just like that.
Yeah.
How many did you put in? How many towers?
Now,
Yeah, we gotta
Put your hand
go.
like that. You right like there you go.
Like that?
Just like that.
take it out of
All right. Straight in here, Bill.
Right in the funnel.
That's good.
So how many? It doesn't really matter how much we put in because we're gonna weigh them, right?
there. Yeah.
We're not counting them. We're weighing them.
A thousand.
Oh, the jar? Oh, they're 1,000 in a jar.
Yes, sir, 1,000.
Oh man, I'm learning.
1,100. We give an
That's
overcount.
Yeah, you always want to give them a little more than they think they're getting.
Yeah.
Okay. Coming at
You
you.
ain't got to blow.
Come a little quicker next time.
A little quicker. Got it. All right, I see. Speed. Need a little speed.
Yeah, need a little speed around here.
Boom.
Four to 5 hours a day, crickets are loaded into boxes here at Gann's Cricket Farm. Up to 1,500 are shipped out each day.
Come on. Everybody in.
Why aren't they chirping over here? I think they know something bad's coming. That long trip to the end of a hook. There we go.
All right, Mike,
Yep.
this cart's got 50.
Right.
Needs to go into shipping.
Into shipping.
Right, once we get 50 on a cart, 50 is a good number for us, and that way we can keep count of how many we've loaded at a time.
And this goes to the guy right there.
Yeah.
All right.
Take it down to the end, you'll see FG on the wall, and just park it there.
FG on the wall.
Perfect.
Good deal. What's FG stand for?
Full grown.
The goal today is to collect some spiders.
Right.
All right, and why?
Okay, well, we supply the venom or spider spit for research.
To do what?
There's been discoveries like for diabetes, atrial fibrillation of the heart, urinary incontinence, epilepsy.
You're saying that the venom in some of these spiders actually works in a life-saving way.
Right. So we're going to take the spiders out that we collected. Okay, and just sort of get those sorted out.
and I got some kissing bugs, and I believe I got a couple of black widows.
For most people, a few hundred spiders in their home would be reason to call an exterminator. Anita and Chuck keep 50,000 spiders here.
Just a few minutes work. Not bad, huh?
I try to hold that. Okay, then go behind it with either the tweezers or this, and then I'm just going to tease it down into the cup.
Just make him go slow.
Go slow, okay.
And if he start running, you just move away from the table and we'll catch him.
Well, there is the other way.
What's the other way?
Perfect. First time and it's perfect. Gee.
This is that small, then, you know, that's what we have to work with, so.
Very
Easy, huh?
cooperative. He just fell right out.
I have to use the tool. She's not going to get out.
We'll use the tool on this one because she is being petulant. Get in there, you bad black widow. Oh, gee. Just like hovered in the air by magic. Stay in there. Stay in there.
Okay, so these we got to get some maggots to feed them.
Where are the maggots?
Out there.
Not just any maggots. No, if you want your spiders to be healthy, happy, and full of venom, you've got to feed them fresh, homegrown maggots. And by the smell, I know these maggots are fresh indeed.
Yep.
Basically.
Oh, the stench is from the ammonia that maggots excrete when they feed. This is how maggots protect their food from competing bacteria.
Okay, this is where we raise the flies. Okay, so we got fruit flies at that end. And we have house flies and maggots at the other end.
Wow. So this is rabbit
We're going to make
pellets.
that into, yeah, rabbit pellets, okay.
But they eat it and they lay their eggs
Right,
in it.
yeah.
Oh, weird.
2 cups of that.
The first thing I need to do is make the flies some food.
We are making the media.
Right, this is the egg-laying media.
Egg-laying media.
It's sort of like an artificial cow dropping.
I kind of miss the actual cow droppings right now. Okay.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Oh.
Yeah, these guys haven't been fed yet. They just hatched last night.
No, they must be famished. All good. Don't like it in there at all, Chuck. At all.
Pretty good.
These maggots are now adolescents. Soon, they'll be ready for spider food.
Spans elegant meatloaf. Got to put your hips into it a little bit.
Absolutely.
You really want to give the maggots a ride. Come on, you maggots.
There you go. That should do it, isn't it?
Yeah, they were starting to enjoy it. That's got to be the smelliest room in the joint, right?
Almost. We got one with a little different flavor at this.
Do you?
That's a housefly, fruit flies. This is just an open room. There's no cage in here.
Oh. You really can't breathe.
No, this has got a really strong odor in here. Okay, some of these you might want
The
to...
tiny fruit flies in this room will have tiny maggots. They're food for the tiny spiders.
Chuck, this is disgusting, man. Every time I breathe, I go flying down my nose.
Do not breathe deeply. So this one we can take outside. Let's go outside.
Go. That's vile.
Grab a few in here. Just lift that up a little bit.
How many maggots would you say per cup?
Oh, 5, give or take 10.
Very specific sort of job you have, feeding maggots to black widows. I mean, that can't be happening anywhere else in the country right now, except for right here. The fangs are dripping with venom. Dripping. And those are crickets.
That's the food.
So we might have 50,000 spiders that need to be fed at least every week.
50,000?
Yeah.
How do you do that? That's too many for you guys to do, isn't it?
No.
Well, look at him go.
See how quick they are?
They're quick.
After dinner time, it's milking time. Getting venom from spiders is called milking them. Think of it like going to the dentist. The spiders are anesthetized so they can be handled, the spider doesn't get hurt, and the milker doesn't get bitten.
So you can put her down and then kind of hold her legs Make sure your fingers are over top of her legs. Put her fangs over the tube. And we'll stimulate her. The electricity going through here, and then I have foot pedal on the floor.
Oh.
A tiny jolt of electricity starts the flow of venom.
So you don't do that too many times and you get nice.
The venom from each type of spider is collected in a separate vial.
Okay, you ready to try?
I'm ready. Breathe deep. Breathe. Just let it happen. Let it happen. Let me get the 2 tubes right in her face. This ought to do it. Might be messing with the wrong spider.
So wait.
Good grief, look at those fangs. Are you kidding? All right.
It's an amount in your venom, so you won't go from the top and stimulate the venom glands are more on the back here. Getting venom? A little bit.
Yeah.
Pull her gently and put her in the big container.
Okay.
Done. Not bad at all.
Good.
Milking the black widow spider is extremely difficult.
Jeez.
Even picking one up with tweezers is tricky. Too much pressure and the spider is squashed. So Anita trains people to do it using dead spiders. Today she took a chance. Let me use a live one.
I want to get right in there.
You have to twist a little bit. And there. I'll try now.
Oh.
There we go.
A microscope is normally needed to see the widow's tiny fangs and extract the venom. But Doug has set up a camera so that we can all see it with a monitor.
Well, I'm moving the whole microscope now. Wait a minute.
So now you're lifting the
those are
pedipalps. See, no, those are pedipalps. The fangs are.
There.
You're just lifting them right now.
Right.
See?
Yes, that's where I want to be.
Yep.
Stop it. Don't fight it. Don't fight it. Wow, this is maddening.
But you don't want to do 800 a day?
No, I don't. I couldn't drink coffee and do this job. Look at me. God, I'm falling apart. Crap. Shut up, Dave. How about that?
Nope, that's probably the grudgy thing.
Okay.
After my lackluster attempt, Anita stepped in to show me how she milks 800 of these a day.
Okay.
Black Widow, right?
Okay.
There it is. Yeah, a little fang in there. This is very Doug. I have to say, this is.
You see the venom?
I've been this excited about a shot of yours.
There's the liquid in the container.
Yeah, right there. There's the venom.
Yep.